I would say consistently, because, okay, let's take it from 1992. 7 January 1993.
Forgive me, we're talking about more recent phenomena. And the person I'm trying to quote here is the former President Mahama, who says that we should be seeking to balance the courts, not only because it's not balanced, but also because a lot more people who are lawyers within the NDC should be interested in getting on the the bench. Is it a fair assessment of the structure of the court? Mindful of what you just told me.
Well, I think in a broad sense, yes, because you see, the courts belong to the public.
Yeah.
That thing should never be lost sight of. See, everything in the state belongs to the people. Every other person in any position is a trustee for the people.
Yeah.
And so the people, that's why court proceedings are held in public, so that the public can follow the proceedings and assess things for themselves, see how justice is administered, whether it's fair or not. And so, I mean, there's a big public outcry about the nature of the Supreme Court as it stands. They feel that it's politically tilted to the NPP. You are a media man. I think you can see a lot of those sentiments expressed on social media. That's why, to the extent they call them unanimous FC.
Is it fair?
Well, I'm coming. Well, the point I'm making is, when the public loses confidence or they start complaining, you don't just push it aside, because when nothing is happening, they won't do that. They won't do that. Why is it that they were not having that impression of raising those flags earlier on?
And there's an all-time low. Trust is at an all-time low.
I'm coming. So, on the whole, but the National Security Minister also even came out to talk on this point.
Yes, he said that it's not good for security of the nation.
Okay.
That courts are seen to be given a judgment that's unanimous. Okay. I mean, that's the right word to use, actually.
Okay. So, you see, public perception, in your private estimation, may be right or wrong, but it has effect all the same.
So who should deal with it?
I'm coming. So when it has effect, you try to diffuse that effect. Well, as I said, those sentiments don't arise out of a vacuum. And to win the public confidence, they must feel that the judgments are sound and not politically jaundiced. So if there's a big outcry like this, something has to be done about it. You see, the bad thing about this country, something bad is happening for political reasons. They would like to push it under the carpet. No, nothing, so and so and so. They did it when the cry about corruption was rising and rising. What happened? When Anas went in, what happened?
They found judges.
My cousin and 2 or 3 others, when they raised it, the courts banned them.
Yeah, they were prevented from practicing.
Shortly after that, what happened? That's where...
In the investigations reviewed that some were taking all the other things.
Clearly.
The judicial corruption scandal was reviewed.
Clearly. That's why when it doesn't pay to gamble with the truth, why it will surface and can cause damage.
Now,
so, on the whole, that perception, well, is there. I didn't cause it, but it's there. And so Mahama can talk about it. The only point where I disagree with him is he should have gone further to say that you, the NDC lawyers, should be getting ready, those who are experienced and independent-minded, so that they come and will not give the same impression.
Okay.
But if it is just politically balancing the equations, that's not helpful. Then why don't you leave this? Is it just because you also want the opportunity to, to do the same thing?
Or influence the judiciary?